Chasing Oz just posted a video informing us that apparently we need to resurrect the ghost of Billy T. Sherman and get him a lighter and a plane ticket to Florida, because it looks like he missed a spot. And like Billy T, I can never resist the opportunity to roast some traitor tots. So Oz, tell us what's going on.
This video, which is being shown in Manatee Middle School in Collier County, Florida. This is a mandatory video being shown to all students. Teachers in this district have been warned not to speak out against this. Their unions have warned them not to do anything to make the shit stain angry.
Alright, let's see what Rhonda Fascist is trying to brainwash and indoctrinate children of Florida with now.
April is an official celebrated month here in the state of Florida named Confederate History Month.
Really, I can't find fuck all about Florida having an official Confederate History Month. In fact, the only state that I can find that seems to have an official Confederate History Month in 2023 is Mississippi. But that said, having an entire month dedicated to celebrating treason and oppressing minorities and hating America, it does seem like a very Florida thing to do. And since everything going on in Florida is a raging dumpster fire, I'll give you all the benefit of the doubt and assume that you were going to make it an official holiday. And right before the dude was supposed to rubber stamp it to make it official, he got a call from Matt Gaetz inviting him to some middle school girl's sleepover party and just forgot.
Our state celebrates and memorializes that valiant, brave fight and the countless sacrifices made by our men and women during what is known as the Civil War, but may be more correctly titled the War to Prevent Southern Independence.
No. If we're going to be renaming the Civil War to make it more correct, let's do it right. So the calculated use or threat of unlawful violence with the intent to coerce governments or societies in the pursuit of goals that are usually political, ideological, or religious. That is the literal definition of state terrorism according to the Department of Defense. And since the Treason Tribe threatened war and then attacked a federal military installation with the intent of maintaining the ideological and political institution of slavery, an institution which many publicly justified based on their religious beliefs, I propose that the Civil War is most correctly called the Great American War on Terror.
In the year 1861, the state of Florida, just like many other southern states, broke political ties with the Union. Florida's citizens voted to walk away and withdraw itself from the United States of America over a variety of issues.
Wait. Since when is one considered a variety?
The reasons laid out and described in our Declaration of Secession was the northern invasion of South Carolina.
Time out there, home slice. Invasion of South Carolina? United States couldn't have invaded South Carolina because South Carolina was already part of the United States. You can't invade yourself. Well, unless you're a sexually repressed Republican, but that's a different topic. Now, I know they've outlawed reading in Florida, but you know how the Civil War, actually started, right? When the terrorists, the traitorous, if you will, in South Carolina, shot at Fort Sumter, a U.S. federal military installation, and then took it by force and entered it, invaded it, if you will. That's how this whole thing popped off.
Overtaxation, slaves and property rights, and a variety of violations of states' rights and sovereignty.
You do know that this is a document we can all read. And in that document we can all read, it mentions slave or slave holding 14 times. You know what it doesn't mention at all? Any of the other shit you just said. Nothing about taxes, the word sovereignty doesn't appear fucking anywhere, and the only state right they talk about is that one that lets them own people. That was it.
We were the third state to leave the Union. Together, all 11 states formed what was called the Confederate States of America. From there on, America was two countries, the USA and the CSA.
North America at the time was two countries, sure. The United States and Mexico. The CSA was never actually a country, on account of them, losing their fucking war. All jokes aside, this isn't even whitewashing history anymore. This is just historical fan fiction. This is rewriting history with the sole purpose of indoctrinating children and oppressing minorities. And Uncle Billy didn't go all the way down to Georgia, stopping all along the way to make you guys fancy neckties and nice warm fires, doing his best to instill just enough generational trauma so y'all would never forget your goddamn place again. Also, you motherfuckers could just pretend that the whole story happened differently. It's fucking disrespectful.